Sounds crazy, doesn't it? But have you ever wondered if the entire universe we live in is just a simulation, programmed by some form of superior intelligence? The simulation hypothesis, or a window into virtual truth or the illusion of reality. When science touches philosophy and technology, we are living in a strange era where the boundaries between science, philosophy, and technology begin to blur. The idea that the universe is a simulation is not merely a concept from science fiction movies like The Matrix, but a serious topic considered by renowned scientists, philosophers, and tech engineers such as Nick Bostrom, Elon Musk, and Neil deGrasse Tyson. This hypothesis raises a fundamental and controversial question. Is the reality we experience truly real, or merely a sophisticated simulation run by a civilization far more technologically advanced than ours by millions of years? Bostrom's hypothesis and three possibilities. Nick Bostrom, a philosopher at Oxford University, proposed a thought experiment known as the simulation argument in 2003. He laid out three possibilities. All technologically advanced civilizations become extinct before they can simulate reality. Advanced civilizations are not interested in running ancestor simulations. We are living in a simulation. If the first two are false, the third is almost certainly true. This argument doesn't rely on direct evidence, but is a pure logical probability model. Its allure lies in bypassing traditional metaphysical reasoning and diving directly into the plausible mechanism of our reality. A physical perspective, signs of simulation in nature, quantum mechanics and reality's pixels. One indirect piece of evidence often mentioned is the discrete nature of quantum mechanics. Matter isn't continuous, just like a digital image composed of pixels. If our reality is simulated, then having a resolution limit such as the Planck length makes sense. No one simulates anything at infinite resolution. It would be computationally unfeasible. The speed of light, a computational limit? The speed of light is considered the ultimate speed limit in the universe. However, if the universe is a simulation, then the speed of light might function like a data transfer cap in a computer system. A simple explanation is, it's the maximum speed the simulator allows to maintain system stability. Conservation laws, programming rules, the strict and extreme consistency of physical laws might be a clue of programming. Nature seems to follow a highly complex yet consistent set of codes. Isn't that a hint that a program is running in the background? Technological thinking, quantum computing, and super AI. Simulation power of quantum computers. If a powerful quantum computer can simulate an entire quantum system, then why couldn't a supercomputer of a future civilization simulate an entire universe, including consciousness, awareness, and emotion? AI and reverse modeling the universe. Today's AI can simulate human behavior on a basic level. Some systems can even predict behaviors, emotions, and make decisions almost like humans. In the future, could this model be scaled to simulate an entire universe? Philosophical intersection. What is real? Descartes' skepticism. Descartes once said, "I think, therefore I am." But what if thought can also be simulated? Is what we call consciousness merely a programmed model with complex feedback loops? Plato and the realm of forms. Plato argued that the world we see is merely a shadow on the cave wall. The real world lies beyond sensory experience. The simulation hypothesis is essentially a modern version of this theory. The true reality is where the simulator resides. What few people talk about: strange behaviors in data and patterns. Cosmic constants seem fine-tuned. The gravitational constant, the speed of light, the electron's charge, all are precisely calibrated to allow life. Could this be a form of optimized code? In a random universe, why would these values be so exact? Bizarre synchronizations and coincidences. Mandela effect, a broken clock being right twice a day, uncanny coincidences, all could be seen as bugs or anomalies within a simulated system. If it's true, so what? Whose characters are we? If we are in a simulation, who wrote the code? A super AI? A godlike being? Or perhaps future humans studying their ancestors? Free will or pre-written script? the scariest question: are we truly making choices? Or are our actions and decisions just conditioned responses within a coded algorithm? Counterarguments: why we aren't in a simulation. Some scientists argue there is no concrete empirical evidence. Simulating an entire universe would be computationally impossible, even with future tech. If it's a simulation, we can never know. Thus, the hypothesis is untestable and therefore unscientific. Conclusion: truth lies in the eye of the observer. Whether or not we are living in a simulation, what matters more is how we perceive reality. Perhaps the very act of questioning is proof of consciousness. Maybe, if someone is simulating us, it is our curiosity, our search for truth, and our creativity that they wish to observe. So, whether simulated or not, we must live as if this is real, because in every case, it's the only reality we know. You may still not believe that the universe is a simulation, but after reading this article, perhaps a seed of doubt has been planted. And that moment of doubt is the first step toward awakening. Can we ever escape the matrix? Maybe not, but we might just learn to bend it.